Hello YouTube, Cameron here. Today I have a short recent antique purchases video. Some of this stuff is local, some of it's not, but it's some cool stuff and I think you'll like it. First was this like 1950s era keychain that I got for 50 cents at a thrift shop. I think it was 25 cents I think. But you see it says Dell Buick catalog. That's Ossining, and you can see that's the old style phone number. Ossining's the town neighboring mine, so that's pretty cool. Yeah. And this keychain. Then there's this vintage business card. This is Buchanan, which my town's part of a town named, my village, Croton-on-Hudson, is part of a town named Cortland, and this is also part of the same town. So as you can see, that's the old style phone number. It's a business card. This was $1. Pretty cool. And then here's another business card, also from Buchanan, which is such a small town that the phone number is labeled Peekskill, which is a town neighboring Buchanan, which is a town neighboring Cortland. So it doesn't even have its own phone number category. Buchanan's a very small town, so that's cool. Also has an old style phone number, as you can see, and both of them have the Peekskill thing. And then here's something really epic. This was $6. I'm going to take it out very carefully. One moment, I'm putting you down so I can get it out of the sleeve. Very carefully, very gentle. Look at this newspaper. Look at that, 1851, and this was $6 for a full newspaper. Look at that. It's really awesome. I haven't opened it up, so I'm afraid to damage it, so I don't know what's in the rest of the newspaper. But I'll show you what's on the front page. Look, Moore's Rural New Yorker. Progress and improvement. There's an improvement in making maple sugar. Wire fence, not abandoned yet. It's cool. Analysis of the leaf of, so it's all like farming related stuff if I'm not mistaken. Analysis of the leaf of tobacco. And mud brick for building. Let me just look on this side. Tobacco culture inquiry and solution for cherry. Pretty cool. I'm curious what's in the rest of it, but I'm not going to open it because I'm afraid to damage it. That would be cool to see some of the ads. You know what? I'll do it, but be very careful. I'll be right back. Bye. Okay, I opened it part way, but I'm not opening it all the way because I'm afraid to damage it. So we're not going to see. Here's some of the pages. Look, here's some ads. Old ladies take notice. I have now on hand Clancy Manufacturing front bands to cover up gray hair. Look at that, the focus. Look at that. Here's some ads. Phillips Fashionable Hat Emporium. Look at that. Sorry, I'm hinting, but I'm being very gentle though. I'm not going to open it any more than this, but I'm afraid to damage it. And look, ooh, wit and humor. Look at that. Old Parson B, who presided over a little flock in one of the back towns of the state of M, was without any exception the most eccentric divine we ever knew. His eccentricities were carried as far in the pulpit as out of it. An instance we will relate. Among his church members was one who invariably made a practice of leaving the church ere the parson was 2/3 through his sermon. This was practiced so long that after a while it became a matter of course, and no one save the design seemed to take notice of it. He at length notified Brother P that such a thing he felt assured be needless, but P said that at that hour his family needed his services at home, and he must do it. Nevertheless, on leaving church he always took a roundabout course, which by some mysterious means always brought him in close proximity with the village tavern, where he would enter, and thereby hangs a tale. Parson B ascertained from some source that P's object in leaving the church was to obtain a dram, which means that's a portion of alcohol, and he determined to stop his leaving and disturbing the congregation in future if such a thing was possible. The next Sabbath, Brother B left his seat at the usual time and started for the door, when Parson B exclaimed, "Brother P." P, on just being addressed, stopped short and gazed towards the pulpit. "Brother P," continued Parson, "there's no need of you leaving the church at this time. As I passed the tavern this morning, I made arrangements with the landlord to keep you a toddy hot till meeting was out." The surprise and mortification of the brother can hardly be imagined. Let's do one more, and then I won't do the rest. We find a funny story told of a military captain by the editor of a Portland paper. He commanded a Sagrapa company, and on a certain occasion, while drilling this limb of the nation's bulwark in the art of grim-visaged war, soldiers got into an inexorable snarl, and it was found necessary to stop the beating of the drum. Instead of the usual phrase, "Halt," Commander bawled out somewhat perilously, "Stop that drumming." Notwithstanding this order, the musician continued to perform his and flammidities, and with as much vigor as ever. "Stop that drumming!" shouted our hero the second time, but the unconscious drummer, with head erect and foot on the move, still went on. The ignorant captain could bear it no longer. Marching directly up to the musician, he drew his battle blade, and with a flourish, and plunging it through the head of the instrument, exclaimed in the voice of thunder, "There, blast you, now rub-a-dub." I'll show you the other one, but you'll have to pause to read it. That's cool. Look, it has like little puzzles. It's really cool. And it's poetry too and stuff. Okay. Well, let me just fold this up and I'll be right back. Okay, well that's all. Thank you for watching and I hope you've enjoyed. Bye!